How many reps and sets do you need to do to grow and build muscle? The truth is, you can pretty much grow in any rep range, as long as you understand how reps and sets and volume actually work. So today I'm going to break down how many reps and sets you need to do to build muscle and get stronger. Okay, let's start with what actually drives growth, and that is mechanical tension. So whether that's you grinding out a set of 5 reps or you doing a lighter load with 20 reps until your eyes pop out and your veins are going mad. If you push close enough to failure, the muscle is under tension and will adapt. Studies show as long as you train hard enough, both heavy weights and light weights can build muscle. Strength adaptations, on the other hand, are a little bit more specific. Generally, heavier loads, so 1 to 5 reps, are going to be the best for this, while broader mix of rep ranges are going to be better for hypertrophy. So here's how I would recommend you break it down. You've got your 1 to 5 reps, that's going to be your max strength. So think of your heavy compound exercises and your more complex exercises. So stuff like squats, bench, deadlift. Then you've got more complex movements like cleans, presses, snatches. So these are going to be low reps, heavy weight, longer rest periods. Then you've got the 6 to 12 rep range. This is generally going to be your sweet spot for hypertrophy. It's not set in stone, but it's a good ballpark to be in because it's enough load to create tension and enough reps to build metabolic stress. Then you've got the 12 plus reps. Higher reps can still build muscle, especially for your smaller muscle groups and isolation movements, or when you want to spare your joints, like for example, when you've come back from an injury. They all work as long as you push yourself close to failure. So you don't need to be married to one rep range. The next thing is volume. Studies show hypertrophy is tied to how many hard sets you do per week. The sweet spot is going to be around 10 to 20 sets per week per muscle group. Like with the reps, this is a rough guide. Beginners, for example, they can do less sets. They can maybe grow with 6 to 10 reps per muscle group per week. Advanced lifters may need 15 to 20 sets per week, maybe even higher than that. What matters most is you accumulate that weekly volume over multiple sessions per week. Don't try to blast like 20 sets in one session on your chest. Try to spread this across 2 to 3 sessions so you can actually train that muscle group hard and recover. So let's make this practical. Here's a simple way to program this. So strength focus is going to be at the beginning of your session, straight after your warm-up. Pick your big lifts, train them heavy, train them hard. Let's be smart about this. There's no point of doing high reps with a movement like deadlifts or squats because your back, your lungs are probably going to quit before your target muscle group. Then you've got your hypertrophy focus part. Even though you're still going to build muscle from these heavy movements at the beginning, you can drop the weight a little bit to a more moderate kind of weight. And then you've got your weekly target. Aim for 10 to 20 sets per week per muscle group. Spread that over 2 to 5 sessions a week. Track your progress. If your lifts are stalling and you're recovering well, maybe add a set to your workout. That being said, start with the lower end and then monitor it from there. And then as you progress, then you can start increasing the sets over time. The aim is always to get the max you can out of the minimal amount of work. Here's your non-negotiables. 1, progressive overload. Add weight, reps, sets over time. 2, make sure you're training hard enough. Most sets should be in the 1 to 3 reps of failure. 3, recover properly. Muscles grow when you recover, rest, and fuel them, not just when you train. The bottom line is that you don't need the magic 3 to 10 reps to build muscle. Mix it up, heavy weights, lower reps, lighter weight, higher reps, 10 to 20 sets per week. Work towards failure, nail that, and you'll get bigger and stronger. If you need help programming this, click the link in the description. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you found this useful, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.